Number 2, shapes aren't paths. On this object, it's obviously been made with the pen tool. So if I click on the node tool, it shows you the nodes. Now I'll click on the select tool, select this object. Click on the node tool. What's this? This is a shape. It's not a pen tool object. Look at the first object here. Let's try to move this node around. What's wrong? It seems to be resizing it. Well, that's because a shape is not a node object. In other words, it's not a path. This is unexpected behavior. So there's a thing that everybody uses all the time when they're trying to move corner nodes around. These are not nodes. So why is this? Is because there are two types of objects that we're interested in Inkscape. This is a shape. A shape is something like a rectangle or a circle, and the other one is a path. This is a path. We created it with the pen tool, and you can move its nodes around. So since this is a shape, you can convert it into a path. You go up here to the top menu, Path, Object to Path. Now notice the nodes appear. We can move the nodes around any way we want to. It is now not a shape anymore, and you can never make it a shape again. Shapes are useful for creating something quickly, but they are of almost no use in modifying. So let's delete that. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is a circle. I'll click on a color. Notice these are not nodes. If I drag one, it seems to do some resizing thing. So what do? Path, object to path. Now when I use the node tool, they're now nodes. So the key here is, remember, path, object to path. You only need to do this on shapes. If you create something with a pen tool, it's already a path. Next item, moving an object without a fill. This object has a fill. I have the select tool. Move it anywhere. No problem. Remove the fill. Move the object. It doesn't move. What's going on? Well, that's because there's nothing to grab onto, basically. If you're careful, you can grab onto the stroke, but that's almost impossible in most cases. So, select tool, you can do a select. Does that grab the object? No. Why is that? Because in Inkscape, as opposed to Illustrator, if you want to select something, you have to select all of it. Now can I move it? No. Still no. So I select the whole thing. I can use the arrow keys to move it, shift arrow to move it a whole bunch. So it's difficult to move an object if it has no fill. If it has a fill, no problem whatsoever. Number 1, objects can be resized by clicking on them. Notice, wrong tool. Select the selection tool, click on the canvas to make sure nothing's selected. Then select the object. There's arrows. Grab one of the corner arrows, hold the control key down, and resize it. Hold the control key down, drag while the control key is still down. Next item, snapping. When I first found out about snapping, I thought it was just the greatest thing in the world. Why is that? Because I tried to put this object right beside the other one, and in reality, it's basically impossible. If you scroll in enough, you'll see problems. So, when I found out about the snapping tool, I thought it was great. So all you're going to do is just grab the object. When it goes close enough, it'll snap right to the side. It'll also snap to the bottom. Snapping were on. I always leave it off, but say if it were on, and I want to move this somewhere in here, but not aligned with the sides. So if I go here, it wants to snap here, and it wants to snap here, and it wants to snap here, and I can't seem to do it. So I turn snapping off and I leave it off until I need it. That means I can put it here in an arbitrary place and it works just fine. So always turn snapping off after you use it.